And the big thing about a sticky toffee pudding are these.
Yeah.
Dates. So dates, they are a bit hard, so what you need to do is to make them soft. So what I do here, this is the trick. Boiling hot water, take your dates, turn the heat off, drop your dates in. You can soak these for longer, but I think this is quick enough. Drop all your dates in, 350 grams of dates. Give it a little bit of a stir. And then a good tablespoon of bicarb soda. And what that does is it reacts with the water in the dates.
Yeah, it becomes quite foamy, doesn't it? And softens those dates.
Really, really quickly. They're just going to sit whilst we start the base of the pudding. And the base of the pudding is 350 grams of sugar, 100 grams of butter, cream that lot together.
Okay.
Now, we're not just going to make sticky toffee pudding, we're also going to make butterscotch sauce.
Oh my gosh, how exciting.
Turn your mixer on,
Yep.
cream your butter and sugar. Creaming is simple, the clue's in the name. It needs to change colour into cream. Actually, could you just break some eggs for me, please?
Can.
With 4 eggs. Those 4 eggs would be really helpful. So it's 350 grams of sugar, 350 grams of flour, 350 grams of dates.
And do you use self-raising or do you use plain?
No plain flour, because there's a bit of bicarb in there.
Ah.
Interesting enough, and you sort of mix it quite well as well. When you make a mix like this, you want to add 1 egg at a time.
Yeah.
The reason 1 egg at a time is that if you use and you break an egg on the side of the bowl, you get eggshell in there.
Yeah.
And it's just precautionary really, but you also get a little bit more ability to control it. Take your butter and sugar and scrape it down into the actual bowl itself. So, butter and sugar together,
Yep.
that's fine. And remember my dates, you'll see what's happened here. They start to rise to the top really quickly. Just give them a little bit more of a stir, that's fine. Add 1 egg to that.
Yep. Do you want a spoonful of bit of your flour as well?
Yes, please. And then a spoonful of my flour. And I'm going to strain off the liquid from my dates.
So you don't keep any of your liquid?
No, because there's
Okay.
enough liquid in there.
Right.
Now put another spoonful of liquid in there.
Another egg.
Egg and a spoonful of flour for me. And then the whole thing should come together. Right, turn him up. Okay, and drop your dates in. And it might seem slightly unconventional, but this is what happens, is the dates now start to mix up. Let it go for a second because the dates are hot.
Yeah.
And now we start to add the rest of the flour and the eggs.
Okay.
So you go flour, you go eggs, I go flour.
Very simple, isn't it? It's like you mix it all together. You don't have to worry about anything. You know, you're not going to knock any air out of it or anything like that. It's pretty good.
Nope, you're not. But the other thing that has to happen with a sticky toffee pudding is it needs a sauce.
Yeah.
And the sauce is even easier once you know how. So I've got a little pan here. See that mixture now? Just put
So
the pan,
this
pan
is
on the
all
heat.
done.
Almost done. What I'm going to do is just take that off. You just scrape the sides for me. Actually, I do. It's fine. Give it a nice little beat. And this might seem a bit of a weird way to do them, but I have, after much chatting with people, realised that most people, when they actually have sticky toffee pudding, share it as a dessert.
Well, yeah, I like to share it. I don't want a whole one.
So I've decided that what we want to do, if you're going to share, you need to have a proper sticky toffee pudding sized amount, don't you?
Yeah, what I actually like to do is share it with you because you say I'll share it and then you have 1 spoonful and I can have the rest.
That's right. So this is a proper version. Take a mould, grease it with just some butter, nothing else. Pour it in almost to the top, not all the way to the top, because they will rise. In there. That's it. They go in the oven for about 25 minutes, 170 degrees. And our puddings are now ready.
They are.
They are ready, and now you've got to have them with a sauce. You've got to make a sauce. And the sauce, for me, is as important as the pudding.
Yeah.
Sticky toffee pudding, butterscotch sauce.
I can't wait for that.
Butterscotch sauce, I've seen many versions with things like soft brown sugar and all stuff like that. But what happens if you do use soft brown sugar is you can never reheat it. Whereas this version,
Really?
no, you can't reheat it.
Why?
It splits.
I never knew that.
It does, yes. So this will stabilise because butterscotch sauce is actually made from 3 things.
Butter.
Yes.
Scotch.
Sugar.
And sauce.
Sugar. Butter, sugar and cream. Get a pan, put some sugar in the pan.
Yep.
You don't have to put any water in, you can put a little bit in, but you don't need to. And you'll see the pan's a little bit warm.
I love making this.
So you end up with caramel, and it happens very, very quickly. But just sprinkle it across the top. It's 250 grams of sugar, about 150, 160 mils of cream, and about 50 grams of butter. This is one of those things, I'm going to put this warning out to everybody. That is going to be really, really, really hot. So if you've got children around, could you please, please, please be careful with it. Yeah, it is caramel, and it happens very, very quickly. So what you've got to do is let it happen. Here we'll go. And don't worry about it too much, just move the pan. Don't stir the sugar just yet. Let it go dark, it's fine. Bring the sugar into the side. It won't crystallise, that's all right. Pate. I know you wouldn't walk away from that, would you? You'd be like,
No.
oh no, oh no. Nice pate. I want it to look pretty, because we have, a little bowl.
Yeah, very
Make it
nice.
look like that. Give it a little whisk around.
We're allowed to touch it now.
Well, you are now, because it's very hot. And once you're in the darkness like that, it's fine.
Okay.
Give it a whisk.
The darkness. Once
darkness.
it turns dark.
No, it goes to darkness, yes. It's a different temperature
Yes.
altogether.
Right.
Yes, the darkness. So, butterscotch sauce is a really interesting thing. It is bitter and sweet at the same time. And you've got to be a little bit patient with it, because you want it to go to the stage where it's about to burn. And here it is. It's starting to happen on the side.
Yeah.
There's the bitterness. But this is boiling sugar. Please, please be careful. You've got the other ingredients ready to go, your butter and your cream.
Yep.
And what you do is you keep the heat on.
Right.
I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Toffee. Think toffee. Turn it off. And then goes the butter. All of it at once.
Oh.
Now watch what happens. Really quickly.
Oh my gosh.
And it might start to split. As soon as it does that, turn the heat back on. As high as you can. And you smell the caramel change.
Yeah.
And now the cream. It's like a little sweet volcano.
Oh my gosh, it looks amazing.
And now you'll see it changes colour and it goes very light.
Yeah.
You have butterscotch sauce. If you reduce that down just a little bit more, you can make fudge out of it.
Yeah.
This is a really clever thing to do.
Bit of condensed milk.
No, you put little bits in the freezer, and when it's frozen, coat it all in chocolate, and then you take it out, and then it goes soft in the centre again, so when you eat it, you've got chewy chocolate and meats thingies.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you can make it with condensed milk fudge.
You can do.
Or toffee.
You can do, but that's why. This one you can reheat it.
Okay.
And you reheat it in the microwave.
Oh. Okay.
So, take one of our puddings. And it now has to have a generous quantity of sauce.
Very generous. A very...
How easy is that, though, for a sauce? Look.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Another one.
Oh, yes. Okay, fine. That another one meant another ladle of sauce, please,
Yes.
is what
Yes, it
Lisa's
did.
saying. There, you've got lovely glossy sauce. Just take that off the side. And then the teacup is not tea, it's hot water.
Yes.
Take a spoon, take a little bit of clotted cream, make sure that your spoon is hot, run it through a little sort of rocher type thing. Across the top.
John.
And onto the top there goes my cream. It will slide off, but that's okay.
Oh, I
Sticky toffee pudding.
love you forever for that.